This is going to sound funny, but I really do believe the humanities program chose me more than I chose it. And I took a few classes with some of our professors and I fell in love.
The humanities, I think, are rather unique in that they open up new vistas for people and show them perspectives they hadn't dreamed of. They touch places in us through art and poetry, through going to the theater.
The skills that are taught in humanities involve skills that are actually quite useful in the workplace. Students always don't make that connection. One of the ideas we have is we want to inculcate our students with the notion of critical thinking. Critical thinking skills are so important for anything that a student might do after graduation.
I absolutely believe the courses here have increased my critical thinking. For example, I took one with Dr. Jastrow. For her class, we have a synthesis project instead of an exam. We take all the Shakespearean texts that we've read in the semester and we choose one aspect of them and then focus on that and put together a project at the end of the semester. That's really helped me with my analytical skills because now I'm able to choose what I'm focusing on, why I'm focusing on it, and how I'm going to present this to the rest of the classroom.
The dialogue between professors and students is so important in developing students' ability to think and to respond critically to problems or issues that confront them.
They feed your soul in a way that other disciplines might not be able to, and they give you a sense of life that you can carry with you for the rest of your life.
I think one of the major myths about humanities is that you're unemployable after you get your degree, and this is simply not true. When you interview corporate heads or managers in companies, the thing they say most about what they're looking for in employees is the ability to think creatively, critically, to be able to read and write, to assimilate and understand complex ideas and information, and communicate this effectively to their audience in the corporate world. These are the things that we focus on most in humanities. Students who have graduated from our program feel secure and positive about the skills they've developed in the program, about their ability to read, to write, to communicate. We produce a well-rounded person, an individual who is marketable in the workplace, a person who has a real grasp of the world and how it functions.
I've heard multiple times that my humanities degree isn't going to get me anywhere in life. Coming from Pakistan, as a woman, what you're meant to do is you're meant to have children. You're not meant to get an education, and especially not as a humanities major. So when my father first sent me to America, he thought I was doing business and he thought I was a business student. And I went with it for a while, and then I showed him my grades and I showed him how I was doing in my humanities classes. And then after that, I dug a little deeper and I did some research and I showed him all the potential for law school. I showed him all the potential that journalists had. I showed him what people who get out of this degree can actually do. And I think not only did it help me broaden my horizons and show me what paths I can take, but it helped me educate him in the sense that now he doesn't think that humanities is just for someone who wants to be a professor. He believes that because I have excelled so much in the things that I love, I'm going to do great. And I think so too.